Hello and good day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Khatep's Great Campaign. Okay, whatever.
Arise, my legions! Rise!
Thank you. You said that much better, Lamazi. Lamal. I was literally practicing saying Lamez Zash's name, and I'm there like, yeah, let's fight this battle.
For Ned!
Dark Elves have been trying to declare war on me again. And they say it's like 50-50, but I'm thinking they have so many. I have so much cavalry, I could just be able to run circles around them. And then I can deal with all of their dark shards, which is probably the bulk of why it's saying it's out of my favor. And we can have a little see how little King Lamer Zarish. I should really change his name, but no, he's unique. He's a unique lord. I can't change his name now. Okay, so this is definitely interesting. See the flock of Joff in the actual game, because a lot of the times they're just auto-resolves and not really need to show it. This is probably also due to the mod that I've been downloading. I've downloaded a lot of reskin mods, and I used Dyron's reskin mods, and they look very, very nice. It adds a lot more variations to the units, so they aren't just literally sometimes copy and paste the same units. So they all look a little bit nicer, and they have a little color scheme changes to them to be a little more lore friendly. And I want to have a look at the Nekharan warriors, because the Nekharan warriors are gonna look pretty cool. Ugh, they are very cool. I just like how they just have their swords perfectly crossed like that. Very nice. And it's all very sweet. Okay, so yeah, we're in this battle. Let's just move these guys around. And bring in the flock of youth. Let's have them move across over here. You think this will go stop me? Silly dark elves. And you think that will stop you as well. Let's see, let's move around a little bit more as well. Yes. Oof. Didn't realise if I actually had my guy in there.
Tomb King! King!
The dead do not rest! Go! This way!
This is not good. Balls. It's awkward because I didn't actually tell him to fight. I just by accident walked them forwards, and they by accident walked forwards. Like by accident, they had him do it. See, never good at paying attention to these stupid situations. Let's get a rear charge off to these guys. So annoying that I've just lost another one of my heroes. Here I go again, losing all my heroes. Yeah, I just want to make sure everything's done right, to be honest. Kind of concentrating too much now, I've just lost my hero and I was a bit like, feel a bit bummed. I didn't pay attention where he was going. But moving them all forwards and realised that they would, if I actually walked into combat against them, Dreadlord. Just make sure all these Dread Spears, Dread guys come back. Looks like there's going to be a bit of a rout soon, which is going to be good. Just need to make sure that they all run away in the right ways. Very good though with the flock of Joff though. Flock of Joff are taking like no casualties.
Tomb King!
just doing some serious annoying work. Realize that dark shard keep on coming up, which is just affecting. Oh, yes, done. So annoyed that I lost my priest. Keep on I always end up like losing my micromanagement on my heroes, and it seems to be like I have them in dumb situations. So like I look at the big picture and always have all my units charged at the right times, and then I just end up just having some weird short track mind, and it's vexing. Yeah, I'll definitely do a trade agreement with you. Tomb Kings of potential lizardmen allies. How strange. Looks like I'm gonna have to go get some resources.
Wise indeed to have.
You want a non-aggression pact as well. So we own ourselves a battle, and this time I have made sure my priest is well away from this fight. He's just kind of like, yeah, I'm gonna stand here. And yeah, now it's time to tie down everyone. Let's get the carrion birds over there. Before we do that, let's move them over there to bombard over here. Nice. And get some of these rear charges in.
Tomb King! My orders! Mortuary cult!
Oop, I didn't mean to actually press that. Let's bring my chariots out, because they shouldn't be remaining in combat. They should stay fight in combat, but not remain in combat. And yeah, carrion birds getting a bit beat up, so I'm going to bring you out. If I can, send you up to these dark shards that I actually got away. Oh, somehow my Dreadlord got away. That made sense because she's on a horse. That means because she's on a horse, casting a double enchantment on the cursed blades to give the anti-large bonus would be really helpful actually. And let's block her in place as well with these Ushanti. Let's put these guys. Yeah, how's the flock of Joff doing? Yeah, they're having a fine time chasing after all these guys. I need these chariots to chase after these guys that are retreating. Yeah, our lords are going to be almost dead soon. Yeah. Oh,
Bow to me. They vex me.
I must have got my archers. That's awkward. Need to chase after these spears before they rally. It's fine. Come back here. Yeah, it's a mass route now. I'm surprised that Lord is not dead yet. I am very, very impressed with how he is not dying at all. She is getting brutally pounded upon. Just, yeah, no damage is being given to her. Never mind, they just both shattered. Awkward. Let's see. Let's have the chariots, my archers, try and chase after her. Never mind, she got away. Awkward. No, I need to think. Like, something about... I don't know. Skellington infantry is just in really awkward situations. I feel like I need to really buff them up in a bit. Just just to make sure that they can try and survive. Oh, I just realised I can get a whole bunch of stuff. Ooh. Urane's Legion of the Netherworld. These guys are good because they basically are Nicarian warriors, but they have magical attacks and they also have ethereal, which means they have a 70% physical resistance. So yeah, they're gonna be good. And let's see, who do I want? Ooh, archers. Hello. I can get a whole bunch more archers. I will, certainly. They have Blackguard of Nagorond. Interesting. I reckon I have the right spells to be able to kill the Blackguard. Actually, I just kill them at range with the Casket of Souls, or kill them at range with my archers and chariots. Okay, so we're in ourselves this battle with the Blackguards of Nagorond, and they're going to be a bit of a nuisance. Let's just keep on trying to move around. Their lord is already just absolutely decimated through the three priests. They just destroyed them. Well, let's just see actually. Buff over here. Fire my archers in to the sides of these Blackguards of Nagorond. Do a surround over here. Charge all my chariots in these Blackheart Corsairs, and they will literally tear them to shreds. Whoa, 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 whoa! Back off! You're going way too close, the archers. Line you up over here. And let's get my lords in there. And let's see. If weapon shot from armor 30 damage. Let's go with you. Try and get some force rounds in. Yeah, they're probably bouncing now. I haven't actually used the gems for any games with him, so yeah, why not? That was kind of funny. Decisive victory, yeah. Supposedly it wasn't in my favour, but this decisive victory means otherwise. I think I've only may have lost one spearman as well. Oh no, never mind. They maybe just the individual hit points per one was very low. Or maybe it was just the healing from it. I don't know. So yeah, surprisingly I didn't lose enough troops to gain all three of the souls as well. So
The time of the leech.
yeah, I'll back you pretty well. That seems valuable. Yeah, why not? What do I get in here? Very good. I get iron. Let's do a treasure hunt, shall we? The cultist fungus. Probably because it's a beastman ruin. But while searching the ruins of this site, known to have been corrupted by this dark powers, your retainers come across a patch of fungus. Some believe we should harvest the spores, while others, one they were sent by Slaanesh, and a reasonable conclusion to draw when the Chaos Gods are abroad. Let's see, leave them alone, destroy the patch, or inhale the fungus. Well, how would a skeleton really inhale the fungus? Or continue searching? I feel like inhaling the fungus would give you some sort of buff for a few turns. Destroying the patch might also give you a buff for 2 turns. Leaving it alone would just say, like, if you left it alone, then nothing's happened. I'm going to continue searching. Hey, we just found some gold. That would help to pay for the settlement when I resettle it. And wait, what? I need 6,000 gold for you. Typical. I'll fight this battle. Why not? If it's a choke point battle, it might help out quite well for me. But no, of course it's not. I was gonna say, I think my princes could easily deal with the Dreadlord, and also deal with Marathi very easily. gonna have to be worried to what spell she has, as well as also the Hydra could be easily dealt with by the two princes as well, because they have anti-large. Worried about my infantry might just get absolutely crushed. I could go for a very big rush because I've had my little special encampment stance. I might do that. Try and rush Marathi. Oh, I thought their harpies got away. I thought their harpies broke combat, but then all of a sudden they must have just regrouped and went over there now. Let's see, actually. I wonder if this would help. Really? Oh, jeez, the chariots over there got destroyed. This is not good. At least the Hydra is being beaten a little bit. Let's get out maybe a shot here from here. It's annoying that my healing is done so fast, and this is also awkward because you're still annoyingly being able to like survive all this flock of Joff and whatnot. Ugh. Why have you not broken leadership yet? Ugh. So vexing. And yeah, I have literally no infantry, and it won't let me cast spells because for some reason, whenever I try, sometimes I try and cast spells, for some reason it's just disabled the spell. Okay, so we ourselves in a battle, and it's not just any battle; it's a replay. Because I bought this battle, and then I just realized when I was fighting it, I was incredibly quiet. And yeah, I basically this battle is Marathi versus Ash. Jesus, trying to pronounce his name is funny, but yeah. So yeah, I basically this army unit here, a small army here, is a garrison, and then they have Molasses army coming from the right over here, or left side, should I say? Actually, to be precise, the camera was turned around. So yeah, kind of coming up here. Ugh, seeing the flock of Joff, which is really cool. I don't know if they are actually on fire like that, or if it is because of my retexture mod. But oh, they are. If that is the actual model before retexturing, oh, they look so cool. We also get to see the underworld as well, the Necraharian warriors. Very nice looking. Very ethereal. Definitely nice. And they do they kind of die, but they also do a very good situation as well in this fight. And over here, I'm kind of just like setting up a water defense, not really intending to survive it, more just trying to distract them. And luckily for me, they did, and they sent the massive Hydra over there, and I'm like, oh no, don't send the Hydra out to my garrison. It'd be a shame if they wouldn't die. And I accidentally sent an Ash on my own, and I thought, actually, you know what? Screw it, let's just charge him. He's just there like, yep, hi, what up? And I keep on casting like the protection spell on him, so he doesn't take as much damage. As well as over here as well. And oh, I know it's these casts over here. And speaking of that, where is Marathi? Here you go. Just walking up as you do. Yeah, over here he just ends up tanking like an absolute champ. And Lemuros just ends up holding this entire unit in place, and this was crucial because all these units over here would have overwhelmed my infantry. I'm already, as you can see, for some reason failing with Necraharian warriors, and I'm thinking them being the second elite, they should at least be able to survive a little bit, but yeah, the melee defense and melee attack is too strong. It's quite vexing. Wondering why I think oh yeah, and then just cast yeah, just cursed blades on them to try and keep them in the fight. They basically outlast the fight because they won't take it, and the only casualties they actually take is just through the fact that they lose leadership. And as you can see, literally through the realms of souls, we are piling straight Sorry, I actually paused it just for a second. It just sounded like there's a helicopter going over, and I'm like, is that a helicopter? Yeah, so hit the last one, but one weird thing I find bizarre is that I actually completely forgot about my Ushabti, which is awkward, because, oh no, I actually brought them in. There must have been a glitch later where they gave me a second unit of, they gave me the icon to allow me to summon Ushabti again for some reason, even though they only give you a maximum of one. But yeah, I send the Ushabti in here, and they just go to tower or infantry. And yeah, Marafi's doing okay. She's killing a few men, but like yeah, I'm not really too worried about her. I kind of have my archers firing in there, but I kind of shouldn't because I'm probably hitting my own men more than hers. So I'll be just firing most of my archers over here, and I'll be also sending a flock of Joffs after all these repeater bolt throwers to try and stop them, which is annoying that they keep on coming back, which is like vexing. And yeah, just kind of still holding up a little bit over here. I'm just there like, yeah, the distraction kind of affects us. I don't really care that much. You know, all these guys are wasting all their ammunition on like a garrison which doesn't require upkeep. Will replenish quite fast actually for a garrison. And yeah, and also finally done the right thing and kept my priest out of combat. He's just kind of still wandering about, just doing his little thing, casting spells. Yeah, Marafi's taken a severe beating. He's able to beat like 100 skeleton warriors, but compared to Lamarash, he's just going on a rampage. Him himself killed a few, 25 men, but I mean, over there, all those men were tied down, and he was able to at least tie them down. And now I'm like, yeah, I'm sending you on to kill Marafi. To be honest, this fight was kind of a bit awkward. Everything was all over the place and had units that weren't being charged in correctly, and units that were all over the place. Surprisingly though, the ethereal ones actually died sooner than the non-ethereal ones. And I feel like if I can keep their leadership up, they would survive a lot, but that's the only downside about it. For some reason, Two Kings just lose leadership incredibly fast. Yeah, Marafi's almost dead, and that's yeah, Lamarash is probably going to go in there for one last strike on her and beat her down. One more hit. That's it. That was the finishing blow right there. Oof, brutal. Now the biggest problem was this Hydra now. This Hydra's still pretty high on health and replenishing quite fast. So I'm like, I should start dealing with you. Awkwardly as well, this chariot really shouldn't have died, but I actually had it drag like path through this spearman, and then the spearmen are just absolutely tearing it to shreds. And yeah, that's a bit dumb in my behalf. You can see its health just really starting to plummet. And I was thinking, maybe they'll be alright. The leadership's starting to break, then all of a sudden it goes back up again. Like as soon as I bring out my chariots, I'm like actually noticing like, the spearmen in there. They all of a sudden just go boom, back up to like almost really high leadership. And I keep on trying to move them out of the way, but they just keep on getting caught so much, they just never get moved. They say that's the downside for chariots. They can easily get tied up in combat, but it's still very annoying. And over here, I don't know why, for some reason, the flock of Joff is finding it so difficult to kill these simple dark shards. I've had normal carrions for some reason easily sweep up dark shards and the other range units, and yet the better versions of armor piercing and fire and magical attacks are not doing as much, which I find bizarre. Yeah, over here, just basically finally getting Lamarash. He has full health as well, I'm quite surprised. He is really tanking out like a boss. But yeah, luckily for me, with the aid of Lamarash, he was easily able to deal enough damage, and also all of the archer support, even if it is just like 5 weapon damage and 1 armor piercing. Enough arrows will just pull its health down, especially with its low armor. The only downside is replenishing health at a very high rate, and there's still a lot of men over here. But great news, I do win this fight. I do surprisingly win this fight somehow. I think it's because I may have forgot that there's a unit of skeleton warriors all the way down here, and I'm like, maybe I should bring you to the fight. This is a little bit awkward. I think the only thing that's really holding their leadership in place though is mainly just due to Hydra. The sheer strength of the Hydra, the Black Belt is still rallied. But here it comes out as well as the skeletons are crumbling like mad to this Hydra as well. But they have no time to attack because they're getting already knocked around by them. Because yeah, surprisingly the Hydra is absolutely massive. It probably doesn't help that it's bigger because of the unit size mod they got to make them more realistically accurate to their size, but yeah. Let me see, is it literally just Lemurash? Yeah. Lemurash and a few skeleton archers now chasing after him. Which awkwardly I've kind of forgot to tell him. He's just there like, yeah, I kind of need a break right now, guys. Just cut me some snack. I've been fighting like so many people right now. I was surrounded. Jesus, calm down. But yeah, so that's that. Sweet. Let's go to the campaign battle map and see what happens. Oh wait, no, I forgot to talk about the little kills. Yes, a lot of kills. Surprisingly, 0 kills on the, not many kills on the repeater bolt throwers. I just really think repeater bolt throwers are just, like, not quite good. They just don't seem to either have enough armor piercing when they're in the... they just don't seem to have like enough accuracy when you have the anti-infantry one. So like the arrows are so spread out, it just deals like maybe 3 HP damage, like a few HP damage to each model in the unit. So it doesn't actually kill units like, so maybe like a little bit more armor piercing damage. So you hit more people, but the design of it is supposed to be like you have focus fire on them. And if you have focus fire on them, then they would be able to do a lot more damage, but I don't know. Every time I've seen repeater bolt throwers, they've just done like hardly anything, and it's a shame. And yeah, there's a lot of kills everywhere else, but a lot of them are probably a lot of the kills from this army here, the 740 from them, because that's just like me. And I also lost a lot of men. But yeah, Mafrizan was easily be able to deal with. So yes, this is the campaign map. It's kind of obvious, it's a map, but yeah. Dealt with Marathi, and I dealt with her down here. She ended up sprinting. She took the Iron Spike, while I took the Moonshard, which the Moonshard was taken by a rebellion. I was like, I was dealing with Marathi, so I don't really care about that settlement too much. I just literally trashed all of the buildings inside of it, sold it all for my money, and just basically let it fall to its own demise. And yeah, so Marathi came, took Iron Spike, she sprinted down here, and then I had Lemurash from up there sprint down here to basically intercept her if she comes through this way, which she did in the end. And then I also sent Khatep over the seas across here from Moonshard to intercept in case she goes over to here, but she kind of just skipped Lis-El-Drator, and she basically ignored that, probably because it's a capital and she didn't want to siege it, because she knew that I will be close by. So she sprinted down here to try and take Salaflets. But yeah, I ended up actually winning that battle, surprisingly. Probably shouldn't have, but I mean, sorry, no. If I was just to have auto-resolved it, they probably would have said my army would have been just trashed, because for some reason I just feel like when you try and auto-resolve it, the AI is like, yeah, let's just send like one guy in at a time and see what happens. Or like they just have some really weird setups with their army, like comprehension or formations or whatever it does to try and calculate who would win in an auto-resolve. I don't really get it, to be honest. And also, we have ourselves a third army now. we have ourselves another unique lord. He's from the 5th dynasty? No, 6th dynasty. And it is King Al-Hazar II. And this is awesome, because his army is going to be basically chariot based, because he does a lot of buffs to charities. Yeah, weapon strength, missile damage, and speed. So he's going to have a very big chariot based army. And let's see, melee defense for chariots as well. So that's going to be good. I'm probably going to give him a chariot as well. I could have given him a Kemrian War Sphinx, but nah. It will follow its theme to go for a chariot as well. And obviously buff chariots through one of the traits in here as well. Charge bonus and charge bonus melee attack and reload time as well, which is pretty good. And actually this perk does actually buff Kemrian War Sphinx, so maybe I could put him on a Kemrian War Sphinx, as well as also maybe recruit 1 or 2 Kemrian War Sphinxes, because I might as well, because his buffs to his chariots also buffs getting Kemrian War Sphinxes. And then I might have with Khatep might just have a Hera Titan and Casket of Souls and maybe a few ranged Ushabti, because he does buff ranged Ushabti, but majority of his army is also going to be Tomb Guard. Probably like maybe 6 Tomb Guard, and then maybe 3-4 Tomb Guard with halberds, just so it's like a really nice, tasty, big army. And at the moment it's awkward because a lot of my characters have really low stats because this false life. Just a measly 5 weapon strength to my spears is atrocious. I will not hit anything to save my life. Even goblins will probably hit better than me. And yeah, surprisingly though, even with the -10, the melee attack is still pretty high for Tomb Guard. So yeah, obviously chariot build. King Alcazar is going to have a chariot build, maybe at least half of his army being chariots, and then yeah. So I'm trying to think in my head, like 4 chariots, 2 archer chariots, maybe 4 archer chariots as well. Alcazar on his War Sphinx, another 2 more War Sphinxes there, and then probably just some standard infantry, just to help buff up the rate in how much you get the Realms of Souls back. I could literally just chuck in some spearmen, literally just to fodder to feed the Realms of Souls very quickly to replenish them, but I don't think it'll work because they'll probably just replenish the Realms of Souls and it's not going to do that much. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and see you guys in the next video. And remember, stay classy guys, and have a good old day to you. Bye!